Am I the only one that's enjoying these Puck scenes? The more I see of him in each individual episode, the more I think of how much of a badass he is and how much of a villain he can probably turn out to be at the end of this series. I still believe Puck is going to be the final villain of Captain Earth. I still believe it, but still, the reason why I enjoyed the scene of him in this episode was how he's playing two different women. We clearly see in this episode he's playing two different women now, and not just one, but now he's getting that greedy and lustfulness type personality. Even though he was once a robot or a machine, he now has this personality of sins that us normal human beings have, for instance, greed and lust. And so I enjoyed that factor a lot. Now, the main point of this episode, honestly, was just the ending part where you find out that these non-manned impactors can be hacked and ruined and can be used against you, and at the exact same time, Salty Dog needs to shut their mouth and let the Midsummer Knights actually do what their job is supposed to do. And so, I'm glad Salty Dog just got bitch slapped in this episode. That's exactly what happened, and it definitely put a smile on my face when you see that freaking, like, I guess, Inspector at the end of this episode just walk out the door and the door shuts and then the ending song starts because she just got shut up and freaking pwned. Now, the episode's enjoyment value is there. I like the enjoyment value, and I enjoyed this episode all around. There was a couple of boring parts, mainly that transformation sequence. That is something I have to complain about. I'm going to be honest here. The animation of those transformation sequences look really badass. I am not going to put those down for that. What I am putting down is that they literally used that same transformation sequence twice in a row, literally one after another, and the only thing they did was reskin the mech. That's all they did. It really bugs me that they're using that scene over and over. I understand they probably put a lot of budget into that scene, specifically like one of those train scenes. You remember when the train comes up and launches the freaking impactor? Well, that's exactly what this reminds me of. They're just reusing this animation over and over again just to save their budget, which I understand where they're coming from, but it bugs me so fucking much when I see a transformation sequence lasting about 3 to 4 minutes. It's insane. It's really insane for that long of an episode. Like, for instance, we have a 24-minute episode, okay? If you cut out, the opening and ending song, you have around roughly 20 minutes. And then you cut out the 4 minutes that we probably had wasted on that. We have 16 minutes of content, and technically that's not a lot. But at the exact same time, it felt like that was there just to fill that time, honestly. It was just filler. It really was. But I like the episode, though. I like the different things, how we find out at the end that the Ego Block cannot be destroyed unless you want to destroy it specifically yourself. That was really good, vital information, but at the same time, they foreshadowed at the end of this episode, or Tepe foreshadowed, that supposedly they'll eventually be able to destroy these Ego Blocks to ruin the Kiltergon, where they can't come back. So I am looking forward to finding out something about this. Maybe, Hana's bloom can destroy them. I have no idea. But anyways, everybody, tell me your thoughts about this episode. Did you enjoy it? Did you hate it? What's your favorite moments about it? I love all of you so much. Please be safe. Chibi out.